ShopFloorConnect asset utilization software and hardware automatically collects production data that is timely, accurate, and unbiased. Best of all, this production tracking system does it automatically and in real time. ShopFloorConnect, the production tracking software by Wintriss Controls Group, offers real-time reports on machine downtime and production inefficiencies. Wintriss Manufacturing was founded in the 1940s by George Wintriss as a manufacturer of machinery and metal stampings in New York City. George Wintriss applied for a patent for the first electronic die protection system in 1957, and the company changed its name to Wintriss Controls. In 1977, after a Tyco acquisition, the company was renamed Data Instruments. Data Instruments, or DI as the employees called it, continued to manufacture Wintriss-branded controls and a line of high-quality pressure and position sensors. In 1994, Wintriss introduced a new flagship press automation controller, SmartPack. In 1998, Data Instruments was purchased by Honeywell International Inc. Under Honeywell's stewardship, Wintriss adopted 6 Sigma principles, including a company-wide Green Belt program. In October of 2009, Wintriss was acquired from Honeywell by a group of private investors. For the first time in over 40 years, Wintriss was an independent company. Wintriss also took ownership of Honeywell's powerful line efficiency tracking software, LETS, which became the basis for all future data collection software products. Today, still a leader in industrial controls, the innovation continues at Wintriss Controls. Wintriss continued to make improvements to the LETS software it inherited from Honeywell. Customer demand dictated that the software be more universal, collecting data and calculating OEE for all types of machinery. In response to this, in 2011, Wintriss developed ShopFloorConnect production tracking software along with the SMI, a universal machine interface that enables automatic production data logging from any machine in real time. ShopFloorConnect is a terrific example of Industry 4.0 connectivity impacting any industrial process. Once the value of downtime is established, our real-time gathering of production data and visibility of that data by management to enable quick and decisive action will quickly become a valuable asset. The main purpose of ShopFloorConnect is to identify the sources of inefficiency, especially machine downtime. By tracking the specific reasons for downtime, ShopFloorConnect enables you to reduce it. With an absolute minimum of operator involvement or manual data entry, our data collection solution enables you to monitor OEE and machine efficiency. OEE, or Overall Equipment Effectiveness. What is this exactly? What is this thing that anyone that tracks process data is talking about? OEE is a well-established method to monitor, evaluate, and improve the effectiveness of any process. But how does it work? What are the metrics? Let's go over some of the basics of OEE. For this, we will use the production process of the Wintriss widget. To calculate OEE, the metrics you will need to know are availability, performance, and quality in the process. Let's break these down on a quick example of each in a process using our Wintriss widget. Availability is the proportion of planned running time that is available for production. We can calculate availability by identifying and capturing planned productive time. This is the sum of your scheduled shifts minus planned shutdowns and lack of demand. Next, you will need to identify and capture your total downtime. Then you can find your runtime by subtracting your downtime from your planned productive time. Lastly, you will calculate your availability percentage by dividing your runtime in minutes by your planned productive time in minutes and multiplying by 100. Our process has an 80% availability. The second component of OEE performance compares the actual running speed of the machine or equipment against its specified operating speed. The specified run speed is often referred to as maximum demonstrated rate. MDR, or ideal cycle time. Performance is the actual throughput of the process during the time it ran, compared to the maximum throughput that it could have achieved running at the MDR. We categorize performance losses as micro-stops or slow cycles. In our example, we find our production line is running slow, therefore our performance will be impacted. To calculate the impact to production, we first identify the available time for production, or MDR. Then, we record the actual production achieved. Lastly, we divide our actual throughput by our maximum throughput. This gives us our performance. We then multiply that by 100 to get our performance percentage. The final component of OEE quality is simply the proportion of actual production throughput which meets the customer specification exactly and is right the first time. Quality losses usually fall into two categories: production rejects and startup rejects after changeovers, etc. In our example, we found our actual production throughput to be 9 widgets. Quality control has found 2 rejects in the current batch. To calculate quality, we first record our right first time production. We then divide our right first time production by our actual throughput. This gives us our quality. We then multiply that by 100 to get our quality percentage. Now that we understand all our OEE metrics and have calculated them, let's bring it all together and find out our actual OEE. First, we bring in our availability, which we found to be 80%. Next, we bring in our performance data, which we found to be 75%. And lastly, we bring in our quality percentage, which we found to be 77.8%. To calculate our OEE, we have to multiply all of these together, and we find our OEE to equal 46.7%. We went from the ability to produce 15 widgets in an hour to only producing 7 good widgets in that hour. For most, this raises the questions: what happened? What went wrong? And for good reason, as we are below half of expected output. By going through the steps of calculating OEE, we were able to identify some of the issues. We found unplanned downtime caused the loss of 3 widgets production time, as well as 3 more were not made due to our machine running slower than it should be. And finally, we lost 2 units to quality control for either defects or bad startups after the downtime perhaps. This 46.7% OEE number certainly tells us that we have our work cut out for us. But exactly how much work do we have to do? What number should you be targeting? The answer is, the best OEE target for your company is one that steadily and incrementally improves. It is often thought that a world-class OEE score is 85%. The nature of this calculation makes achieving a high OEE score quite challenging. However, you shouldn't fixate on the absolute value of OEE. Instead, focus on your ability to improve your OEE. This is where ShopFloorConnect and the SMI2 come into play. The SMI2 is a vital part of the ShopFloorConnect machine-focused monitoring system. With just a few simple connections, the SMI2 automatically tracks uptime and production count data from any machine and provides it to ShopFloorConnect. Job and operator information can be entered into the SMI2 using the touchscreen keypad or by the barcode or other scanner connected to one of the SMI2's onboard USB ports. Job tracking enables ShopFloorConnect to apply ideal production rates specific to a part or process, which makes OEE calculations more accurate. The SMI2 features a downtime selection menu that takes full advantage of the touchscreen interface to streamline operator input. The SMI2 also has an additional setup input that allows ShopFloorConnect to appropriately log any time spent doing troubleshooting and setup even if the machine is cycled. ShopFloorConnect is a state-of-the-art shop floor management system that is scalable and flexible. ShopFloorConnect production tracking software comes factory configured to talk to the SMI2 over your existing Ethernet. ShopFloorConnect, with its separate modules, tracks machine uptime, downtime, the reasons for downtime, production rate, and part counts. Running ShopFloorConnect for your shop floor data collection is like having a team of manufacturing engineers doing a detailed efficiency study of the entire factory all the time. ShopFloorConnect's Factory Viewer displays current machine status and production efficiency in real time on any web browser, including mobile devices. With dashboards like our equipment summary, you can have a real-time view of what is running or not in your entire factory. While our Performance Tracker dashboard provides a single-glance detailed view of each machine's real-time efficiency stats, as well as how long it has been running and who the current operator is. With ShopFloorConnect, you can create and import prioritized job queues for each SMI2. The powerful scheduling engine allows you to calculate estimated times and dates of completion for all jobs in the queue. Partially completed jobs can be automatically inserted back into the schedule, and jobs can be moved from machine to machine as conditions in the factory change. ShopFloorConnect production monitoring software has a powerful browser-based reporting feature that allows you to configure and generate reports on demand, or to set up schedules to automatically deliver pre-configured reports. The ShopFloorConnect standard reports are templates that can be customized to contain data from a specific time period, specific machines, operators, part numbers, and/or shifts. These custom reports can be generated in PDF, Excel, Word, and many other file formats and scheduled for automatic delivery to individuals and groups. ShopFloorConnect can send alert messages via email and text if a machine is down longer than a preset time. Simply specify the recipients and the events that will trigger the alerts. The maintenance tracker can be used to track any preventative maintenance needed on a machine. Users can simply add a new item, name it, and dictate how many run hours, days, or cycles until the PM needs to be done. Maintenance can monitor the percentage column and knows beforehand when maintenance will be coming up due. All maintenance items can trigger a text, email alert when coming up due or overdue to any group or individual. There are also many status reports available for daily and weekly delivery. The tool tracker is for monitoring cycles on stamping press dies for maintenance. There are 3 different counters available for different types of maintenance that can be named and tracked individually. The wrench icon will appear when a tool is coming due for maintenance and display a red dot when overdue. ShopFloorConnect has an Application Program Interface (API) for sharing job information with other software. The ShopFloorConnect API is a web service-based two-way communication protocol that enables ShopFloorConnect to receive manufacturing job schedule information such as job and part numbers, the quantity of parts required, due dates, etc. from your ERP or MES software. The API enables your external software to add jobs, update job requirements, cancel jobs, or move jobs from one work center to another. The manufacturing schedule can be updated or even completely replaced by your ERP MES software at any time, in real time. ShopFloorConnect's main difference from other production tracking software is that it is server-based, with your data being kept on premises. ShopFloorConnect supports multi-plan installations, and its open architecture allows production data exchange with external systems. Perhaps most importantly is ShopFloorConnect's ability to have unlimited users. You control who has access to your server and the level of access for each user, without having to buy any separate licenses for users. As a division of Wintriss Controls Group, we bring 50 years of experience providing automation control systems in some of the toughest factory environments. You can expect performance and dependability. ShopFloorConnect customers receive attentive service and access to a toll-free hotline to connect you to technical experts for product information and applications assistance. Join our growing list of satisfied customers and let us help with improving your shop floor productivity.